I have a family member who was recently put on Ozempic. And oh my gosh, I have to tell you how mad I get about this. So hi, I'm Amy, founder of Ketos, and I help women get healthy using nutrition, mindset, mindfulness, belief structures, that sort of thing. We go deep dive into that. So she's on Ozempic. Great. You know what? There's a place for that. 100%. I'm not going to say that it can't be a helpful drug. But this is what makes me super duper mad about when people get put on Ozempic. When they're put on Ozempic, they're not given a great quality multivitamin or like a list of nutrients that their body needs in order to be healthy, like omega-3s. So when their appetite plummets and they don't want to eat, a lot of them are turning to foods that aren't healthy, like crackers, because that's the only thing they feel like they can stomach because they're nauseous. And so they're not getting enough protein because no one told them what their recommended daily allotment or needs of protein are before they started taking this injection. So instead of focusing on the nutrition that they need when they have their low appetite and saying, what does my body still need? What omega-3 does it need? What vitamin D does it need? What vitamin A does it need? What all those things does my body need in order to do well and flourish and be healthy? They're just given this needle and sent on their way to go eat 500, 1,000 calories a day and not get enough good stuff. And so then they might be losing weight, but something else is happening. They're becoming malnourished. And in the long run, that's not going to make them healthier. It's going to get the weight off, but that's not going to make them healthier. And then we're not changing the food habits. We're not saying this is the food that got you kind of in this metabolic distress to begin with. So let's try switching out some of these foods for some other foods to whatever extent that person can work with. But the reality is, if you want them to be on Ozempic for the rest of their life, then don't give them the tools to come off of it. Because as soon as they come off of it, without the knowledge of how they should be feeding their bodies for health and wellness and longevity, the weight's going to come back on and they're going to be going back to Ozempic because that's the only thing they know that works, when there's so many other things that work. Anyways, so if you're going to go on Ozempic, do that, but also find someone in nutrition who can help you change your habits, change your beliefs around food, change your beliefs around yourself, dig into maybe trauma or whatever it is that keeps you coming back to this food, stress management techniques, emotional regulation techniques. Do the work and use Ozempic as a tool so you don't have to be on it for the rest of your life, and you can actually get like real healthy, actually healthy.